May VOD.
What?
Alakazum, thanks for the subscription, man. That's a diamond VOD. I guess it's low diamond? How high are you in diamond that you have all these platinums on your team? I guess it's like high plat or high plat, low diamond-ish. But May on Route 66 offense, there's probably better heroes to be on, to be honest with you. I mean, just from a starting standpoint. I think May on offense on this map is a little underwhelming until you get to like the last point. Because there's not many good spots for you to use your Blizzard, and there's not, I mean, this is pre-patch, right? This isn't like yesterday. Unless it's yesterday. If it's yesterday, then it's probably actually really bad. But we'll see. Who knows, man? Oh, yeah, right, you don't lose the diamond icon. They have a Junkrat and a McCree. Right now I would say you can just wall them off. Piss them off and keep your shields up. You have a lot of damage block on your team. You have like you, Winston, and D.Va. Even though you don't have a Reinhardt. Like there's no point in you even going for these shots because you're not going to get a kill here. If anything, you should like wall yourself up there and see what you can do that way. But just like random spam isn't super useful. There's better heroes to do what you're doing right now. And like you should have ice blocked way earlier there. There's no point in even taking that fight if you think you're gonna die. Like once you get into one shot range, there was actually like it's just not worth it. But again, if you're not gonna use the wall to do stuff, then being on May is kind of pointless, in my opinion. Was yesterday. I mean, you have a good ult charge, like 50% of the minute's pretty good, but I'm not in love with the pick or like the way you're playing it, I guess. You could have just went up on the top of the garage and gone for it. At least a bit more annoying there. As far as like impact on that point, you really didn't have any. And like the second he high noons, why are you like dodging it? You just put the wall up and block it. Like make him have to walk around it.
Let's get one more on payload, guys.
Like that wall's pretty worthless because your team's not there. And you shouldn't ice block that early because based on the timing you could have like you could have just waited, I think, but I don't know how much time he had left on that. That was really lucky. Yeah, you didn't have to suicide there. I mean, just use your ice block. Like, that was lucky. I probably wouldn't have blizzarded there. The fact that he charged your wall was fortunate, but it worked out, I guess. But this is kind of steamroll-ish. Like, all of the mistakes or whatever kind of getting ignored because your team's kind of just pounding their shit in.
With the Winston.
No, I think that's a new addition.
Even right here, you should just, yeah. Just go up there.
Once I get my mech back, I'll have my ultimate.
You're too flustered right now. And like you're like backing away, but you have full health. I mean, I understand that your Reinhardt's dead or your D.Va doesn't have suit, whatever it is, but you should be looking for pickoffs with the wall as opposed to like playing so passively. Like obviously you don't want to feed, but not like this isn't helping anybody. You know what I mean? Like I mean you're building your ult by taking damage.
Oh, okay.
Does this guy keep like right here, I would say just wall yourself up onto the right side and then come in behind them with the blizzard. Because, I mean, you're trying to walk at them. You guys don't even have a Reinhardt. And, like, it's not worth it here to try to win this fight, I would say.
Nice freeze.
I guess the blizzard hit a lot of people, but it's not worth it to win that fight because they're like initiating on you, and like you got lucky that you got the Reinhardt kill, but you don't have like the best vision when you use it there. And you didn't use the wall much to like help yourself. Like you probably could have survived that, or at least not taken damage from the Reinhardt if you just walled off the Reinhardt after you blizzarded. But I feel like you just really need to work on wall usage on this particular VOD.
Shield so I can ult the team.
Like here, like wall off the Zarya, like make sure that that Zenyatta can't see her or something, or can't, yeah. Or like wall off the Reaper there. Like you have to like isolate people. Even here, like yeah. We want to be doing the entire game.
Nice ice wall.
Good job.
What's up, Chula Vista? We get rolled on defense. That's odd though. Are you playing May on defense? I don't know. That was like kind of rollish. Like you guys finished in like 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Cart never really stopped. Do not put the wall there. How long does it take to download a VOD? I don't download. I'm just streaming. This is like actually just being streamed from YouTube. VLC. I'm just watching YouTube videos in VLC.
May, where you want to hold them? You and I, let's play up on the objective.
Me or you?
Alright, I'll just wait for your cue.
You're playing really bizarrely here. Like you're not a 76. Like your team, like you need to be in a better position here because your whole team's just grouped, and then this Reaper comes in and does this. Like you could have been up on that ledge. You could have been on the right side. You could have been in that doorway that you were shooting into. Like you have to try to force 1v1s with this hero. You can't be like,
guys, jump off the gas station and
like everything that you've done so far, like you honestly could have done as McCree, and like that's kind of the problem, right? Is that like if you're not playing your hero to the fullest extent of the hero, then there's probably a better hero to play. Like if you were up on that ledge doorway where you were shooting, where you hit like the first headshot, you probably would have seen the Reaper come in, and then maybe your teammates don't die, and like maybe you 1v1 the Reaper in the hallway, and you get that kill. But like playing Mei as a sniper, like you might as well play sniper. I mean, like, you've seen me play Mei. Like, you know how
Jesus, can I get a
obnoxious the
fucking
hero can be
heal?
played? Like, you have to kind of aim for that. Like, you have to, like, be this annoying ass
Mercy, we're
hero.
both healing you. You were just taking way too much damage.
It's not worth it to peek here or to throw this because your team's dead and you don't get your ult that fast anymore. Like, all you did there was feed your ult up. And now your team doesn't have it. Like, you could have waited 5 or 10 seconds there and you probably would have done a lot more work. But you don't get, like, that was your first ult of the entire game, so the odds of you getting another one now are pretty low. So you have to, like, make the ones that you do use count, especially in this patch. So your team's just kind of chain feeding now, but, like, you started this chain feed because I don't know that your team loses this fight if you had just saved the blizzard for like 5 seconds now, like 5 seconds later. But, like, when you died on the second point, you were out of position, and then when you died again just for this, like, you were also out of position, and you burned your ult. Like, you're not making the game for your
Reaper
teammates.
behind asleep.
And I don't know if your team just doesn't have a
Reaper's still
Reinhardt or
behind.
like what you're doing, but you need to be with him. He's like fighting a Reaper for some. Obviously not ideal, but you should be walling off this Reinhardt right now. Like, you should literally have walled him off already, and you should be up in his face like spraying him. Like, you could have done that without losing 2 people for sure. And it's not worth it for you to blizzard here because half your team's dead. Like, this isn't worth it at all. Should have just backed up. 100% should have just backed up to the Reinhardt.
Reaper behind.
Because they were down 2 people anyway. Like, they're down their Reinhardt. So if their Reinhardt's dead, like, you don't need to ult there. Because you have your own Reinhardt. Like, you'll do damage anyway. Like, if you're not going to ult and get their supports or their tank, then you're not really using it to the biggest extent that you could. Like, even here, just wall off the Zarya there so she can get out. Like, that was a very easy wall, and you should have just hit it, you know? Like, the second you see that sound barrier come out, you just hit E. And then suddenly you could have saved the Zarya's life, and the game's a lot different.
I'm down.
That Reaper might not get through, your Zarya might have had bubble there to save you. Like, there's a lot of cause and effect that happens from, like, one person screwing up. And, like, see, like, how this happens? Like, if your Zarya had lived, if you had actually dropped that wall, your Zarya would have had a Graviton, and then maybe the Reaper doesn't ult, or maybe your Reinhardt has Earth Shatter, shit like that.
Sorry, Dave, I couldn't heal you.
Even here, drop the wall, like, wall off those 4 people, so you can only have to shoot, like, 3. Wall, wall, wall. Can't block card through wall anymore. I don't know, your wall usage isn't, like, where it needs to be to, like, climb, I think. And then you burned your ults, like, really inefficiently. Because you don't get that many anymore. I mean, you get a lot less than you used to. It's probably, like, maybe before you would have gotten, like, 5, now you only get 3. So, like, you actually need to make them count, or else it's not going to be as good. Like, if your plan is actually just to sit up here and spam right clicks, then, like, you could just be a McCree.
Just give them the last point this time.
I'm down. I mean, you probably make different mistakes this time. I mean, this is what counts, right? Like, you finish the map. In reality, it doesn't matter that you threw. I mean, it matters that your defense, that you didn't hold them, but the fact that you finished the map means that this is also just as important, in my opinion, if not more important.
I'll discord him, and we'll turn on him.
I got a tracer.
Like you could be up on that ledge that you're shooting right now, and like you could have already stopped the tracer or headshot her, or like forced her to use rewind already.
Winston's discorded. Discord on Lucio. Okay, let's drop. Let's drop.
Or like you could just go chase that Lucio if you want. But that wall's not super value because you let 3 people in front of it, so their whole team is there shooting at you. Like in an ideal world right there, you would have only gotten the Reinhardt with the wall, and then you could have just killed the Reinhardt, and then McCree would have had to have like came around the wall to get you.
Discord on Tracer.
Now your team's like changing. Now it's
Winston.
4v6 there, arguably I think. About to be 6v3 if
Discord
one
on
more
Tracer.
person dies.
Discord on Reinhardt.
By piss a lot, yeah. Like you're just kind of walling here, but like you have to like you should
Tracer's
just take more
coming
time with it. Try to just focus on like isolation. Your Reinhardt clutch there though for sure. That was a good wall.
Discord on Winston. Discord on Tracer. Discord on Reinhardt.
Even right here, just wall off the Ryan, but yeah, like that's really good. But get in there, like you shouldn't be afraid to like walk up at those people. Or is there like a Zen and a Lucia? Like you could have just easily plus forwarded them with your W key and you would have been fine. This isn't like you, man. What happened? You used to have like triple gold medals, now you have 0 medals. I'm disappointed. But that was a good defense. I mean, whatever. Your team held good stuff. But you could definitely be contributing a lot more. But yeah, like I'm not sure that you're like getting the value here out of it. Like Mercury might honestly have been better. Sorry, fam. Windows preview.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Yeah, last round you stayed on top of the gas station. Both healers were on the ground, so it was an LOS issue.
That's actually worth. I mean, the Reinhardt got 5%. You got 10 off that fire strike.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I mean, this is the easiest push of your lives.
Discord on Reinhardt. You're debuffed. You're debuffed.
The second wall goes off cooldown though. Like just look for one. That's good.
I had my healing.
Didn't you let your Ana heal you instead? It's whatever. I think. I mean, at this point, getting Blizzard's probably worth. I don't know. I mean, you want to get Nano Boost obviously, but I don't really know that Nano Boost is better than Blizzard this patch. Different ult, different life. It's not like Nano Boost is auto win anymore. I would say that getting Blizzard's arguably just as good. I mean, you could argue either way, I think. Yeah, that was that.